So, a couple of days ago, I made a video asking, hey, what do you guys want to see about Warhammer? At least from the Fluff side of it. And of course, I got the more generic answers of I want to learn about this faction, I want to know about this group, I want to know about this character. Which, don't worry, we'll get to them. If you want to say, you can go to the Patreon and vote. But there was a few questions asking about more obscure stuff within Warhammer. Like, what's the deal with AI in Warhammer? I get it. It's currently ruining everyone's lives right now, so... Which is a little hard to talk about because, well, to talk about it, it's a really short thing. The problem is that Warhammer as a franchise and universe has never really covered what happened to humanity during the Age of Strife. Essentially, the human empire before the Imperium collapsed. And outside of what STCs are and what happened to the Men of Iron, basically what happened to the AI, we don't know much about that timeline. Hell, we don't even really know what happened to the Men of Iron. We know that they rebelled and they were defeated. But this is one of those things where it's been hinted at and talked about, but not in any significant detail. We know that the Imperium and the Mechanicus see them as abominable intelligences. Even though the Mechanicum still uses AI to some extent, because, hey, I get mine. And we do have a character in 40k that is a survivor from that time. He is a Man of Iron, and he was featured in the Blackstone Fortress game. And in that one, he's basically playing dumb. Like, what are you talking about? I am not an AI, I am a Mechanicus robot, beep boop. I do want to talk about AI in the 40k universe, but that will have to be saved for the Tau Empire, the Necrons, and the Leagues of Votann. Of course, the Mechanicus too. But I get why a lot of people want to hear about how does this grimdark universe handle such a divisive topic. But it's one of those really hard topics to talk about because it goes into so rarely for the other factions that isn't League of Votann. Plus, tons of other stuff that was mentioned but never really expanded upon outside of maybe a paragraph or two. But again, if you want to have influence on what I talk about, go to the Patreon, subscribe to it, and you can vote on what we talk about for the next Need to Know series. I do plan on covering Need to Know factions, Need to Know characters, so on and so forth. Because my goal as a content creator and as a fan of multiple properties is that I want to help facilitate people getting into them in the easiest, smoothest ways possible. Or at least help you understand what the fuck your friends are talking about. My god, multiple times where I went on tirades and my friends just looked at me like this. What? Go and subscribe!